What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So this is your boy Mason here. We're going to be doing some drunk Greek tragedies explanations with me. Okay, so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be going through Agamemnon by Aeschylus. All right. So do any of my participants here, my fellow audience, do you guys know who Agamemnon is?
Absolutely no. I've never
Not even a big fan. Do you know who Aeschylus is?
No.
Okay.
Equally sounds like
Yeah.
body's heart.
Have you guys heard of the man known as Sophocles? Sophocles?
No.
Okay.
My ring.
Damn it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I thought maybe I'm just big of a nerd. That's fine. That's okay. All right. So, to begin our story, this is Aeschylus, okay? And he's a bit of a.
Is he a real person or is he?
No, he's a real person.
Okay. Yeah.
So he lived back in like 5th century BC, and he's a bit of a storyteller. He's like J.K. Rowling, but like Greek, and writes better stories and isn't transphobic. So he's a lot cooler, right? And wait, I forgot I've got a microphone here. Okay, so he's the writer of this story, okay? And he wrote a trilogy. And Agamemnon, the one that we're going to be talking about, that's the first of the trilogy. What's your question?
Are these real? Are these based on true events or is it?
Yeah, so the
is
thing,
it just
okay.
made it up?
The thing is that's interesting with Greek mythology is that a lot of true history kind of get mixed around with like actual myth.
Right.
So then you're like, wait, did this actually happen? Or, okay, we'll get into this.
All right.
Okay, so, all right, let's begin with this story. So, guys, this is a lecture.
Sorry.
Be quiet. Okay, so the beginning of our story, we've got to set the scene, We love, what's your favorite show? Breaking Bad? I bet it is. We love Breaking Bad. So that's set in Albuquerque. So, okay, shut up, Michael. All right, so, like Breaking Bad in Albuquerque, this story is set in Argos. Both starts with an A, both amazing stories, okay? And so, thanks. Have you guys been to Greece?
No.
Uncultured. Neither have I, but that's okay. Michael, shut up. Okay, so that's Athens. That's where the,
That's where the Olympics started.
that's you know your stuff. Yeah, it actually
Very
is.
first Olympics.
And so this is Argos right here. That's where it is. So that's where our story begins. Okay. Let's slide on over here. All right. So the story begins, and we're at the palace in Argos. Okay. And we got matey over here. He's probably chucking a ciggy. I don't know if they had them back there. Probably not. And he's looking out into the ocean. What does he see? He sees a signal fire go off. What do you reckon that means?
Someone's in trouble.
No, it doesn't. You're dumb. What does that mean?
Someone's dead and they're doing like one of those.
No. Okay, no. You're both wrong. All right. What it actually means?
No, I get it.
They won the war. What war? The Trojan War. Okay? That's what happened.
That's the one with the horse, eh?
Oh, funny you bring that up because bam. What is that? That's a meme. Trojan horse. Meme. All right? So, that's what just happened. The Greeks in Argos, they won the Trojan War. Okay? You know who the main character is in that story?
Brad Pitt.
Who's the title of the story? You probably forgot because you can't remember.
The Achilles bloke?
No, it's not. Agamemnon.
Agamemnon, yeah.
All right, so he is the king of Mycenae and the leader of the Greeks during the Trojan War. Do you guys know who the Trojan War was between?
The Trojans and
The Argos and the Athens people.
You were right. It was the Greeks and the Trojans. Flashback in the story, because they found out they won the Trojan War. We've got to go to a bit of a flashback. So, to begin with, we're looking back to the beginning of the Trojan War. The Greek people were about to leave from Argos to go fight in the Trojan War. Yeah? You get that?
Yeah.
They were going to leave. They were going to fight. But there was a storm happening. It was pretty much just as bad as the Perth storm of 2010. It was crazy. There was hail flying everywhere. They couldn't go. They couldn't sail. But there's this goddess. Artemis? Have you heard that name, Artemis? Okay, Artemis was like, hey, Agamemnon, if you sacrifice your daughter, I'll let you sail. Like, I'll stop the weather. Just kill your daughter and we can fly.
She's got it.
And you know what happened?
Didn't happen.
Wait, that's Agamemnon. Sorry, skip. This is what happened. He was like, "You're right. I don't care about my daughter. She can die. I'm all about this. I'm all about this. Let's win a war kind of like type beat. So he got one of his men to slice her up, and chucked her on the altar, and she's gone. And you know what? He did what he needed to do for his people, and I respect the hustle. He was all about that Sigma grind set. Tom, you disagree? Would you not kill your daughter for your people? Ah, well, that's why you're not a king. Huh? Am I right, guys? Give me some dap, Michael.
What am I
Yeah, all right. Okay, so that's the beginning of the story.
What's her name?
Iphigenia. So then the weather clears up, they can sail.
Did that actually happen? The weather actually cleared?
I don't know. This is what we get told.
Telling the story. Okay, go on.
This is what we got told. I wasn't there, Tom. This is the knowledge that I am giving. Okay.
Damn, you weren't there?
Okay. So, what makes a king?
Sorry?
I'm asking you guys. What makes a king?
What makes a king?
Yeah.
Your bloodline.
Yeah, you're just like born into it.
No, you're both wrong. Lucy, you're a woman. You're the cameraman. What makes a king? And the reason I brought you up as being a woman makes a lot of sense. No, what makes a queen? I mean, a king. A king is nothing without his queen. That's what makes a king, okay? That was my whole point, all right? So, real. Okay, so let me introduce you to a woman named Clytemnestra, okay? That's how you spell it, Clytemnestra. She's a baddie, though. Look at her.
She's not my type.
Michael, get over yourself. Okay, so, panning on. So the watchman tells Clytemnestra, oh my god, the signal fire's gone off. We've won the war. Your husband's coming back. Yippee! That's what's happening, okay? So Clytemnestra, she's like, hell yeah, let's do this. We've won the war. So she goes tells the Greek people, guys, we did it. It's been 10 years. Everyone's coming back.
1880. Sorry.
No, that's when the painting was done. No. That's the painting, okay? All right, so they're all hyped. They're coming back, okay? Okay, so then fast forward a little bit of time. The boy's back. They come back from the war. When will my husband come back from the war? Today. He's back, okay? So he's here. That's your boy, Agamemnon, and he's back. So Agamemnon's coming back. He's like, I pull up and... All right, so he's arriving. He's arriving, right? Okay, so... Okay, so this is Cassandra. So she's a prophet and also a royal member of the Trojans, of the people from Troy. And so Agamemnon keep taking her as a kind of like a war prize and slave, pretty much. So this is him pulling back up into Argos. And then he sees Clytemnestra. Clytemnestra is very happy to see him, being like, oh my god, baby, I missed you so much. I'm like, every day I was looking out to the sea, wishing you would come back. And she was so happy to see him. Okay, so what's happening is they're like, hey, Cassandra, get in the palace, go do your slave thing, get ready to be a slave. And then she's like, no, I'm not doing that. And then she has a bit of a that's so Raven moment where she's like, and starts to see into the future. And she's actually seeing Clytemnestra, Agamemnon's wife, killing Agamemnon and herself. And she's like, whoa, this happens in the future. I can see into the future. Believe me. And everyone's just like, huh, no, we're not going to believe you. You're a woman. And a slave. Yeah. We're not going to believe you. So, pause, record scratch, freeze frame. Cassandra's like, I bet you're wondering how I got into this situation. Well, let me take you back. Okay, so this isn't part of the actual play, but I'm going to give you some lore, because I love a bit of lore. That's my favorite thing. So, this is Cassandra. We love a red-headed woman. This is Apollo, a little incel, okay? But he's also a god, so shout out Apollo. What's happened is Cassandra got gifted the ability to look into the past, present, and future by Apollo. And because Apollo did such a nice thing of giving her the ability of foresight, he was like, hey, can I get some of that Cassandracy? You know, like, do you mind if I hit that? And then Cassandra was just like, no, why would I do that? Like, no. So then Apollo was just like, screw you, I deserve some of that. I'm going to curse you, and no one's going to ever believe anything you say about any of your prophecies or any of your visions. So, fast forward back into the present, where she told everyone about the story. No one believes her, and that's because of Apollo. So, that's why if a god tells you, I can give you the abilities of prophecy, don't listen to them, because they're probably just trying to have sex with you. So, that's a lesson told by Mason right here. So, fast forward, back into present. Cassandra was like, oh, I need to go in the palace now, because everyone keeps telling me to go to the palace. I don't really want to go in there, because I'm going to die. But she has to go do it, because she's a slave. So, she goes in the palace. Everyone else follows back with the Agamemnon, Clytemnestra. They're all in there, okay? And the Greek citizens, they're just chilling outside, you know, having a dandy time. They were celebrating. We won. Woo! They're just chilling out there, having a bit of fun, a bit of tomfoolery. All right, so as they're chilling, we hear a scream from inside the palace. What do you reckon's happened?
Someone's having unconsensual relationship with Cassandra.
No, the wife killed the dude, Agamemnon.
You're right. So, the Greek citizens, they all run into the palace. They're like, whoa, what's going on? We're freaking out. We're like, oh my God, is the king dead? Did that actually happen? So they run in, and they see Cassandra she's covered in a pile of blood. And Agamemnon's there, dead. Also, Cassandra's dead, but no one really cares about her. But, so, Agamemnon's dead. They're like, oh no. And Cassandra's there, being a bit Chad-like. Yeah, that's right, I did that. I killed him.
Wait, Cassandra or the...
No, sorry. Clytemnestra. She's looking like a Chad. Yeah. She's bricked up. She's hell happy. She killed him. All right? And to give you guys a sneak peek into the actual play, I've memorized a quote for you.
You got it. I believe you.
And then I struck him twice. Twice he cried out and groaned, and then fell limp. And as he lay, I gave a third and final blow. My thanks prayers fulfilled to Zeus, Lord of the lands below. That's not right, but that will do. A savior of dead men. As he fell, what happened? There was blood foaming through his neck, and then I was just like, haha, damn, that's crazy. That's tough. Probably should get that checked out, bro. And it, we bowl, and we move on to the next one. L plus ratio, Agamemnon. So that's pretty much what happened there. Anyways, so she's all proud. Clytemnestra's proud of herself. She's doing great. And guys, fellas. I know both of fellas. You guys know. What's worse? Like, if your girl kills you, you guys, you've been in that situation before.
Yeah,
what's worse than your girl killing you?
Have sex with my dad.
Bro, you're so close. Because guess what? Her cousin. No, wait, his cousin. Your cousin. Okay? His cousin. Okay? So this
It kind of looks like Ziz.
This is Aeschylus.
It looks like Ziz.
Ziz did nothing. Ziz was not here. Okay, so this is Aeschylus, okay? So, Agamemnon's cousin. All right. So, during this period of time, during the Trojan War, the 10 years, she's been sleeping with Agamemnon's cousin. Aeschylus was like, damn, Agamemnon's away. His bad wife, all alone, you know?
Yeah,
a single hot mum in my area. I'm all about that kind of life. Let's get in this. So, Aeschylus slid in her DMs and was like, hey, babe, what's up? All right, so they've been smoozing together, all right? And Aeschylus actually has a bit of a motive for wanting to kill
What's his name?
Agamemnon. Aeschylus.
Aeschylus, okay.
I don't actually have his name here, but it's fine. His name's Aeschylus. And what's actually happened is Aeschylus' dad, his name is Thyestes. Can't speak right now. His name is Thyestes. So Thyestes and Aeschylus, dad and son. Then Agamemnon, his dad's name is Atreus. So we've got Atreus and Agamemnon. Okay? Atreus, Thyestes, brothers. And they used to fight for the throne. They had a bit of a power struggle going on. And Atreus had this grand idea. I can actually win the throne by doing a little bit of a devious maneuver. And this devious maneuver was actually feeding Thyestes his children. And Thyestes ate his own children. And then Atreus was like, damn, that's pretty nasty. I can't believe you ate your own children. Kind of problematic. Let's kick this guy out. So then Thyestes got banished from the kingdom. And he obviously wasn't very happy about that because he didn't really want to eat his own children. And now he's kicked out and he's not king. So kind of sad. And when he did that, he was having a bit of a gamer moment and pretty angry. And he was like, I'm cursing you, Atreus, and all of your family so that they're all going to die a violent death. So Atreus' whole family's cursed. And, all right, so Atreus, Agamemnon's son, he died a very violent death. And that is also why Aeschylus was very for plotting the death of his murder while also sleeping with his girl, And so, yeah, alpha plays. So, he's dead. They're now king and queen. And Aeschylus is like to the citizens of Greek, like, yo, I'm king now. Deal with it. And everyone's just like, oh, we don't really want to deal with it. And then they all kind of just like leave. And that's kind of where the story ends. And yeah, so that's the first part. These two guys are the king and queens. King's dead. Cassandra's also dead. No one really cares, but woo. Okay, but the story, the story is it's a little bit about a vengeance, avenging, and righteousness, because Agamemnon thought he was right in sacrificing his daughter. All right? And then you got Clytemnestra killing Agamemnon because he killed their daughter. And then Aeschylus is trying to avenge his dad. So who do you think's most right?
The one that didn't kill anybody.
The one that's dead?
Yeah. Cassandra.
Cassandra did nothing wrong. But no, the thing is, sure, he did nothing wrong, but he's the one dead and 7 feet down the ground, so you got to catch a body. That's pretty true. So, yeah.
That's the message of the story.
Thank you very much, everyone, for attending my lecture, and God be with you.
Someone play the outro music.
Play the outro music, guys.